Hello everyone. In the next 6 weeks, I'm going to talk about certain values that we at Samji Group of Company believe in. Values are important because they lay a strong foundation against which you build or you are able to build your life, your family, and your business. As far as our corporate values are concerned, they started as my personal values. After that, we made them our family value. And in the last 5 to 6 years, we've been working towards making them our corporate values. The company that you run will also be able to be consistent and to know that there are certain things that cannot happen, because if they are against your values, then you don't do them. Honesty is basically being truthful, taking a sincere position. But as far as integrity is concerned, it's much deeper than that. It is where you take a position of wanting and desiring to adhere to certain moral position. Honesty is about, more often than not, what you speak. But as far as integrity is concerned, it's about the life you live. It's about the actions you take allowed certain positions. The first person who should define what is right and what is wrong, it's about you. It is a personal position, as I said earlier on. But then there are certain things and certain practices and certain journeys that you have walked along the way that actually dictate what is your position in a certain value. It matters, in my opinion, how you are brought up. If when you are growing up, your parents never put and engraved in you that it is wrong to do certain things, it will become very difficult when you are old to align yourself to the principle of honesty and integrity. I therefore do believe that the way we bring up our children will eventually determine what their position is as far as integrity is concerned. Allow me to use this basic and simple example. When I was growing up, my parents could never allow me to go home with a pen or a pencil that doesn't belong to me. It doesn't matter whether another child took my pen or my cardigan for that matter. What we were taught: take care of yours, and if you don't take care of yours, you cannot bring somebody else's asset at home. The punishment of carrying somebody else's pen or somebody else's cardigan was much more severe than coming home and saying that I lost a pen. Isn't that a simple lesson that you teach our children, that it is better to stand for the truth, because the truth is always right, and the truth is speaking the truth or standing for the truth has much more value than being beaten for losing something. In matters honesty and integrity, there are many times that you'll be tested. There are many times that it will look like it is better to bed your lose for you to make that deal. But we are saying if it is not right, even the money or the wealth that will come that has been created against the value of honesty and integrity. As far as the GMM movement is concerned, we do not consider that wealth, that success that is gained outside honesty and integrity as a success. For us and for me, I consider it a failure. We talk about corruption in this country, and indeed, it's one of the things that we need to deal with. But I keep on asking myself, honestly, have we started the journey of fighting against corruption? I don't think that we have as yet started our journey towards fighting corruption, because this is a honesty and integrity issue. And unless individuals are able to take a moral position of what is right and what is wrong, the battles we are fighting will become very difficult to win. Yes, there are laws. yet we'll catch the thieves, and yet we'll prosecute them. And that is a good thing to do. But more importantly, I wish we would be able to invest in a society that has high moral stand. Integrity is not an easy thing for you and for us all, because it is where you need to choose between courage and comfort. It is where you need to choose between the right, no matter how tough it is, and what is easy. It is where, honesty, you choose to be proactive in adhering to a moral position, to a certain code of ethics. That you agree with me, it's never easy and will never be easy. But let me tell you, and this is a personal testimony from where I stand, the greatest currency that have allowed me to be where I am, even in my business, having come from humble background, having been born in a local village in Nyeri, the greatest asset that I have, the greatest asset that I've climbed along the way, is what I call honesty and integrity. When I started my company, Samchi Telecom, my first stock was equivalent to 50,000 Kenya shillings. And to be honest, that's all I had. I faithfully worked and walked a journey with my little money. But with time, my trading partners, my creditors started trusting me, and they could give me goods on credit. Some people that I was supplying my goods to started trusting me, and they could even pay in advance even when I did not have goods in my hands. And that way, I was able to grow little by little from one shop to the empire we are today, and we are still growing stronger. What does that tell me? That honesty and integrity is a core foundation of every business person that wants to be successful. And what is my call today? Let's agree and decide to walk a life of honesty and integrity, because if we do that, we will lay such a strong foundation of our businesses. And even if we do not reach to the level we want to live in our lifetime, I know based on that foundation that we have created allowed honesty and integrity, the generations that come after us will still fight a solid business, a solid foundation that will make them to go to the next level. The big question today, are you willing to commit yourself to a life of honesty and integrity at the personal level, at the family level, at the business level, or at whatever else level? I guarantee you, it has worked for me, it will work for you. Let's take the challenge. Thank you, and see you next time.